Hey Internet, welcome to Thermodynamics tutorial. This is a made-up question not found in your textbooks. We've got a water distribution that uses a pump that has 16 kilowatts for the electric motor. The efficiency is 91%. We have a volume flow rate of 51 liters per second. And then we also have the absolute pressure for the inlet, which is 101 kPa, and the outlet, which is 301 kPa. We want to find the mechanical efficiency of the pump. Step 1, draw your free body diagram, your FBD. This will help you visualize the problem. So we got a pump, and we got a motor driving it. It has 16 kilowatts. Step 2, list all the given variables, find the unknown. So we got the motor efficiency, 91%. P1 is equal to the inlet, P2 is the outlet, and then that's 101 and 301 kPa respectively. Our volume flow rate is liters per second, 51 liters per second. You're going to have to convert that to meters cubed per second. The power for the electric motor is 16 kilowatts. Step 3, find the efficiency formula for the pump. So this symbol is eta. So we want to have the mechanical energy or mechanical power of the fluid divided by the power of the pump and shaft. So step 4, we need to find the formula for the mechanical power. So it is, when we break it down, it'll be density of water, because we're pumping water, multiplied by the volume flow rate, multiplied by the change in pressure. So this is how we got here, and we cancelled out the velocities because there is no kinetic energy. Okay. Alright, so this is the final formula that we're going to use. Step 5, find the mechanical energy. So we're assuming it's pure water. So that's 1000 kilograms per meter cubed. So why would you assume it's not pure water? So you normally don't pump brine because of corrosion. So we're just making that assumption. You might pump some other form of water. Okay, so we plug and play. So the density of water multiplied by the volume flow rate, we divided by 1000 to get it into meters cubed per second. And then we've got the outlet minus inlet pressure. Make sure you've got your conversion factor to get it into kilojoules per second, which is a 1:1 for kilowatt. So the mechanical energy is 10.2 kilowatts. Step 6, we want to find the power of the pump and shaft. So it is the efficiency of the motor multiplied by the power of the electric motor. Step 7, we just plug and play. So 91% multiplied by 16 kilowatts, we get 14.56 kilowatts. Step 8, we can now backtrack and find the efficiency of the pump. So in step 5 we found the mechanical energy, and step 7 we found the power of the pump. So step 5, here's the working, and step 7 we just done previously. So 10.2 kilowatts divided by 14.56 kilowatts. This will give us 0.7 or 70% efficiency. So that answers this question. As a bonus, if you want to find the overall efficiency, you multiply the efficiency of the motor by the efficiency of the pump. So 0.91 multiplied by 0.7 gives you 0.637 or 63.7%. Okay. Disclaimers: the method is correct. However, I do make calculation mistakes. I encourage you to solve it yourself and see if you get the same answer. Okay. I think I didn't mention this, but this symbol here is called eta. It's the Greek symbol for efficiency. Before we leave, I highly encourage you to save this video onto your PC, just in case this video or channel gets taken down while I follow all copyright laws. Sometimes things happen. You can do this by using snipping tool. If you're on a Mac, use the Mac equivalent of snipping tool. So click on the icon in your taskbar. If it's not there, go to your Windows search, type in snipping tool, open up the program. Click on the video option, click on new, left click and drag the rectangle to cover the YouTube screen. Hit the start button in snipping tool, wait for the countdown, hit the replay button on YouTube, let the video finish, hit the red square in snipping tool to stop recording, and then save your video. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe. Share with your friends, because this is a made up question, so they probably won't be able to find it. If you got questions, comments, or if you find a mistake in this video, leave it in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to support me, become a member or drop a super thanks. Until next time, see ya.